Hello everyone, we are going to check out chapter number 2, Granny's Sari. In the space given, draw a beautiful design of your granny's sari. Okay, here dear students, you can draw your granny's sari's favorite design. Okay, now granny loves her green sari. One day the wind blew it away. So here we have granny who loved her green sari, but unfortunately wind has came, and because of the wind her sari has been flew. And what happened next, this whole unit is about. Okay, now let's check out the unit. Granny's favorite sari was a very special one. It had a picture of a forest printed on it. As you can see in this picture that granny had a beautiful sari. It has a printed of a forest. Okay, then there there in the forest were pictures of spotted deer playing in the grass. As you can see in this picture, there was a deer who was playing in the grass. Next to deer were fat lions sleeping on the rocks. As you can see in this picture, next to the deer there are two lions who are sleeping on the rocks. near the rocks Near the rocks was a stream. Okay, as you can see in this picture, near the rocks there was a stream where mother bear was busy catching fish for a baby bear. So here, as you can see, there are two bears, one mother bear and second baby bear. Mother bear is busy by catching fish for baby bear. Okay, then high up in the tall trees were monkeys and squirrels eating nuts. As you can see in this picture, high up on the tree on the mountain there were squirrels and monkeys. They are eating nuts. Okay, then with them green parrots pecked at juicy red fruits. When Granny wore her green sari, it seemed as if all the animals printed on it were alive and moving as she walked. Okay, so as you can see that this is the print of the sari. As you can see here, the parrot. So as granny wears this sari, when she moves, so the sari also moves and it looks like it's all the animals are alive. One day granny washed her sari and hung it on the clothesline to dry. Suddenly the wind came and blew it away. So one day as granny washed her sari and she hung it on the clothesline to dry, and suddenly the wind has blew and it went away. Oh no, my favorite sari has flown away, said Granny sadly. Don't worry, Granny, said Anu, her little granddaughter. I'm sure we will find your sari if we reach for it. I will help you find your sari. Okay, so you can answer orally that do you think Anu and Granny will get the sari? So Granny and Anu went down the road looking for the sari. They met a policeman. Please, Mr. Policeman, said Anu politely, have you seen my granny's sari? Of course I have, said the policeman. Yesterday I was chasing a robber. He had stolen things from a jewelry shop. He was running so fast. He was about to escape. Just then a green sari came flying down from the sky and wrapped itself around his head. The robber couldn't see and he bumped into a tree. I got him and put him in a jail. Next day I am going to get a medal, but the sari flew away again. So in this paragraph, dear students, as we can see, Granny and Anu has went to find out the sari. They both met to the policeman on the road, and they were asking. Anu has asked that, policeman, have you seen the sari of my granny? Then policeman replied that yes, yesterday when I was chasing the robber, suddenly the sari has flown and it has came on the head of that thief, and finally he bumped with the tree and I catch him, and I have put him into the jail, and because of that reason I am going to get a medal, but the sari has flown away. So Anu and Granny kept walking in reach of the sari. They passed Lakshmi's hut. Lakshmi was a fisherwoman. Good morning, Lakshmi, said Anu. Have you? And she stopped because Granny tapped her shoulder and whispered, shh, okay. So here we can understand that finally they woke up and they have walked and they reached to the Lakshmi's house, who was a fisherwoman, and they went to the house of Lakshmi, and as soon as that Anu was trying to speak that have you seen Granny's sari, and before she speak anything, that granny has tapped her shoulder and she said, shh, look. So next, there in a row stood Lakshmi's three children wearing new clothes. The eldest boy wore a green shirt. On the sleeves were pictures of spotted deer playing in the grass. The girl wore a dress that had a picture of a parrot on one pocket and a squirrel on the other. The little boy wore a shirt with a picture of a fat lion. So our granny has said, shh, look. So she was trying to say that, Anu, see that children, see that three children. The eldest boy has wore the shirt, green shirt, and on his sleeve there is a picture of deer playing in the grass, and the second girl has wore the dress, and there the picture is of parrot and squirrel, and the little boy has third number. Little boy has wore the shirt with the picture of a fat lion. As you can see in this picture, there are three children. What a wonderful day it has been, said Lakshmi. I was wondering how to make new clothes for my children when a green sari came flying down and settled on my lap. I asked all my neighbors that, but they said it wasn't their sari. So I cut it up into clothes for my children. Don't they look smart? Of course, Lakshmi, said Granny. They look wonderful. So in this paragraph we can understand that Lakshmi was wondering to make new clothes for her children, but she was not getting any kind of cloth. But finally one day our granny Sari has came by flying and settled on her lap, and after it she has asked to all the neighbors that is it your sari, but nobody has replied, nobody said it is my sari. So she has cut it up and she has made these beautiful clothes for their children. Okay, now answer orally, how do you think granny was feeling later later that evening? Later that evening, Anu asked Granny, are you sad because Lakshmi cut your favorite sari to make clothes for her children? Oh no, replied Granny with a big smile. When my sari was with me, it made me happy. After it flew away from me, made so many people happy. I'm not sad, I'm happy. I always knew my sari was very special. So here in this paragraph we can understand that our granny was not sad because she has lost her sari. Why? Because when it was with our granny, she has it has made our granny happy, and after it went to other people, then that sari has made another people also happy. Because of that our granny was also happy and she said that our sari was very special. So here dear students we have a message of the moral of the lesson is happiness lies in making others happy.